rituals that take place in fraternities, sororities, and other secret organizations to become a member of said organizations.
Hazings do, however, often go wrong. In fact, there's a history of hazing deaths which stretches back hundreds of years.
What is the message we send to those who haze when the consequences for hazing are so laughable?
Jolene Houtz of Bellevue spoke passionately at today's hearing for House Bill 1002. It's a bill named in honor of her son, the Sam Martinez Stop Hazing Law.
It's toxic. This culture, this history and tradition of hazing as a means of initiating somebody into a group.
Currently, hazing is a misdemeanor in Washington. House Bill 1002 would make hazing a gross misdemeanor, and when there's substantial bodily harm, hazing would be a felony.
The reality is that people are being morphed. They're being lied to, making it seem like that's fun. Yeah, like this. Oh yeah, we all did this. This is how you become cool. This is how you become popular. This is how you get access to this organization that'll bring you so much. And it's heartbreaking.
So it goes back to, is it a choice or are you forced into it?
Right.
Like, we all decided not to go into a fraternity and not go through the hazing process.
Right.
So like at the end of the day, yes, it is an extreme, and yes, they do go through all these things, but like they know what's going on in this hazing, just as we all do know what's going on.
They're making the decisions for themselves.
Exactly, and they do also have the choice to opt out.
Yeah.
So you're saying do not increase penalties for hazing?
Not for hazing. Other things, yes.
All right, and you're saying increase penalties for hazing?
Yes.
All
Or
right.
at least from what the legal definition of hazing understands.
All right, Dewey, what about you?
I think hazing is cultural. I think it's tradition. I think it has a lot of brotherhood type symbolism about it. There are instruments I think you can put government-wise and legal law-wise, but not just to say hazing itself is.
All right, so very transparent moment. 25 years and about 3 months ago, I lost my second cousin to hazing. We went to Southeast Missouri State, journalism major. This was a non-traditional student. He went back at like 26, 27. He wanted to be a journalist. So he started the process of pledging. I'm not gonna say what fraternity it is. It's one of the big three. He started the process of hazing. As part of his journalism thing, he started to write, we'll call it an expose, if you will, for his college paper about what happens in the organization, what's going on. Subsequently, he was killed.
Whoa. Okay, that's heavy.
Right, so thank you. So subsequently, he was killed. So this is happening right as I'm about, I'm taking my college journey. Wow. So for that reason, and what it did to my family, I couldn't write. And even before this happened, I don't turn the other cheek. If you smack me, I'll stop it, right? Like it's all gone. But I say all this to say, in this case, it got national attention, his parents on Oprah, all this kind of stuff happened. And when you look at what happened in reference to the loss of life, it was nothing. It was a lot of, these were kids, it can happen. And we've seen these cases. But with that being said, I'm against this bill.
Yeah.
And here's why. Because I don't believe that we need additional penalties for hazing. You know why? Because there's already assault, aggravated assault, manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter, murder, aggravated murder, murder with two. So I think the challenge is we treat these functioning adults that have entered college like students when they do adult things. So I don't need new laws to show that you're a kid and it's okay and you just made a mistake. No, you play big boy games, you get big boy consequences.
Right. Gotcha.
So I am 100% against this, and I think the legal system needs to be used the laws that are already on the books. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not a big advocate of adding extra laws.
Okay.
I'm an advocate of using the laws that are already there and using them properly to get a just result.
We have all heard the saying at weddings, speak now or forever hold your peace. Well, at Vare we believe the marriage between you and your representatives requires the same question. since his or her actions affects you personally. So we give you a platform to speak now. We all don't have to be on the same side of every issue, but we can all choose to have our voices heard. Let your voice match your choice for representation at Vare.